Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and this is part 2 of the Libra video. Okay, so I was talking about the Empress in the card for the card of the distant past. Okay, the position of the distant past, and the Empress is creative energy, power to achieve your heart's desire, artistic creativity. Some of you may be artists. Some of you may be painters or do something with different kind of mixed media. I want to say sculpture, photography. If you do sculpture, message me. Interesting to hear about this. I feel like you do something. Somebody does something with, I want to say clay, or kind of like some nude sculptures. I want to say nude sculptures. You're kind of like obsessed with nude sculptures. I don't know why. That's what I'm getting. So we have that. We have the Six of Swords, which is the freedom for worry in the recent past, which is very, very positive, moving on from any kind of stress or struggle. It is tying in with the Ten of Wands, though. So the Six of Swords modifies the Ten of Wands, which means even though you may be free from worry, you still are taking on other people's problems, which you need to limit yourself doing, okay? You have the Death card crowning you, which means this is a time of change, of transformation. The thing is there's so many other positive cards that to me the Death card is again modified by all the positive things. So that to me means I feel like to me it's primarily work changes. Changes either within your company, at your job, maybe you're becoming your own boss, maybe you're getting promoted. There's some major change that's going on with your job, okay? Because it's tying in with the Two of Pentacles, which is work-life balance. It could be also home life, maybe changes within your relationship or your home life. I don't feel like it's big, major, massive, like breakups and divorces. I don't feel like that for the end of November for you. I feel like you're in sort of still waters. Everything's very calm and peaceful, with the exception of your emotional state, which could be overflowing at any time. Remember, I said that in my part 1 video. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future, which is a great card. I don't usually see this as being you. I usually see this as a fire sign or an earth sign. We're talking Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, female. I do oftentimes see it as a Cancer. So because you have this Empress, which is kind of like the summer fairy, you have this warm side to you, Libra. So maybe it's like you have a lot of Leo in your chart, or you may have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, or maybe there may be some kind of combination where there's some warm planets, Aries even, to... Again, there's a Virgo connection, a Taurus connection for some of you, and a Cancer connection because it's the summer time. So it's like Cancer, Leo vibe predominantly too. But this is, okay, Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very nurturing, who's very mothering, very loving. This can indicate pregnancy for some of you. You've got 2 cards, 3 cards about pregnancy. So Libra, you gotta glove up if you're not looking to get pregnant at the end of November. I feel like maybe you got pregnant in the past, and maybe this is where you're just showing. So this is pregnancy in the distant past, and now you're starting to show, because to me this is two different people. It can indicate 2 different people, but Empress energy is, to me, indicates pregnancy. The Queen of Pentacles to me in an image, it looks like she's showing. Okay, that's how I see it. Shoot me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and shoot me down, Libra. Shoot me down if you think I'm wrong. But you also have the Page of Pentacles, which is Fertile Myrtle. Okay, I call this the card, the Fertile Myrtle card, Libra. So for some of you, this is somebody who gets pregnant very easily. This may be like, child number 1 here, child number 2 in the immediate future here, and child number 3 in the future. So, and that would make sense where you have the 2 of Pentacles here in the center of everything, which could be 2 children, for some of you. You may have 2 or 3 children. That's kind of how I see it. For those ladies who are, moms or of childbearing age, this is what I'm seeing for you. You have the 7 of Pentacles, which is sexuality and sensuality and in the position of emotions. So some of you are focused on pregnancy, on fertility, on getting laid. It's important. It's important. You like how I just break it down for you, Libra? It's important. Okay. By the way, I want to say thank you to everyone who did send me chocolate mousse recipes. Okay. I have not yet had a chance to make chocolate mousse, but I am going to surprise you one of these days with either a video on how to make chocolate mousse using one of those recipes or me eating chocolate mousse that I have made. Okay. One way or the other, I will be doing that. Okay. It's going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet, so don't panic. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking about that. Oh, because I was talking about sexuality and sensuality and tantra in my last Libra November video, okay? So for those of you who haven't watched that, you got to go back and watch that because that was pretty hilarious. I don't know where I was going with that. But, so you have the 7 of Pentacles in emotions. Now, the problem is the 7 of Pentacles is also impatience, wanting things to happen now, okay? And the problem is that things don't always happen when we want them to happen. They just happen in the divine timing and the plan of everything. So there may be some delays. You've got a waiting card. This is a waiting card. You're waiting on something. Your emotions are tied up in waiting for something. Maybe it's waiting for a relationship to happen, or maybe it's waiting for a job, because this can indicate a job or a raise or a promotion of some kind. You're waiting on that. It's not really tying you with, maybe it's going to sound weird, but maybe you're tired of waiting on friends who are always late, or waiting on people who are always late, or waiting for people to show up when they say they're going to show up and they don't show, It could be something like that, because it is linking up with the 3 of Cups, which is going out and being social. It could be that you're putting off going out and having fun. You're putting off doing something fun, especially if you have Capricorn in your chart, because Capricorns do that a lot. And you do have the Queen of Pentacles, which is strong Capricorn sometimes. So you could be putting it off. You could be putting off going out and dating and doing fun things. Okay, for whatever reason, there's some kind of delay. You may be waiting on more money to come in. There may be something to do, with business. Maybe it's a business proposal, or maybe it's a business project, or something to do with business that you're waiting on. You may be also waiting on, I just got test results. Some of you are waiting on test results. There's some kind of test results that's going on. Some of you may be in school, or some of you, this may be like a health-related test, okay? Like a drug test or like a blood test that you're waiting on. I feel like you're going to be healthy. I'm not a doctor. I don't tell people whether they're going to live or die, okay? I don't do that. I assume that everybody's going to live. And if people die, well, that's just nature taking its course. Unfortunately, that's how I see it. But I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm very practical. I have my ascendant is in Capricorn. I got a lot of other planets in Aquarius. My ascendant's in Capricorn, which kind of keeps me grounded. It's the only thing that keeps me grounded. Okay, so I'm very grounded in the here and now. Okay, and the here and now, basically, we're all living, and that's my focus. Okay. And I'm assuming that you're alive when you're watching this video. I'm going to pinch you. Okay, pretend I'm pinching you right now. Pinching you, Libra, to see if you're alive. Okay? So yeah, to me this is, blood tests. I'm not a doctor, but to me, this feels like good health. It does feel like good health. I'm just going to say that. I feel like it's good health. You're healthy here in this reading. At least, to me, all these cards are healthy, with the exception of your overburden. I'm going to go back to this and really harp. Okay, very rarely I harp, but I'm going to do it right now, because to me, this is the only thing that's really holding you back. Okay, so if you're spending a lot of time counseling others, talking to others, being very... like the shoulders are crying, the big brother, the big sister, lovey-dovey, taking on the world, cut back on the hours that you're spending. The time. To me, there's a time thing here, okay? So time is ticking for some of you, where you're waiting on something, and then time is where you're spending too much time on other people and not on yourself, okay? Which would make sense because you're a Libra. And you have the Queen of Cups in the position of your attitude in the future, down the line. And that means that there's somebody that you may be thinking of that is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, female, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Usually it's the water signs, okay? Usually it's a Scorpio, okay? So you may have the hots for Libra, you may have the hots for a very hot, very seductive Scorpio. And again, this is also the Scorpio in the position of emotions also. I see her as being, I see this in Scorpio, I do this in my Scorpio videos and in my private readings. She is the Scorpio, okay? So again, we have some Libra-Scorpio connection here, okay? You got a lot of ladies around you. I feel like there's 3 ladies, potentially 4 ladies here. That could be, if you're dating, there could be some kind of love triangle. I just feel like you're kind of dating a lot, which is not unusual for the Libra. I mean, I pretty much always see this. To me, this is someone who's, more warm and fuzzy and very artistic. And this is someone who's maybe like the mother of your children and very like grounded and down to earth and very earthy. She may or may not have really cool hair or dreadlocks or be very like, herbal medicine oriented, or, kind of granola a little bit. And then this is somebody maybe you're fancying right now, maybe, these other ladies were in the past, but this is somebody you're fancying now who is very seductive, fun, very deep. You have very intellectual, deep conversations. This is who you're focused on, and there could be this 4th person who is in school. Okay, so some of you may be very young Libras, and you are in school, or you're thinking about going back to school. The outcome is the Page, and the Page is like new, the promise of something new, the beginning of something new, the seed of potential, and so I just feel like, for those of you, for male Librans, to me, there's a lot of ladies in your life, okay? Whether this is your daughter, because this could be your daughter, okay? These other 2 ladies, could be, like, this could be your wife, the hot, sexy Aries. You could have an Aries-Libra combination. And this could be someone you maybe fantasize about, Maybe this is someone, this could be, your sister-in-law, or someone who you care about, okay? It doesn't have to be always sex related, okay? Because if she's showing up in the position of emotions, you care about her. You're thinking about her. There's someone that you care about. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be family, and it could be just a friend, or it could just be someone that you really like, that you care about. For a lot of you, though, it's someone that you find very attractive, someone that you're very romantically interested in, because the Empress is looking up at the Queen. It's a tic-tac-toe thing. We got the past, the immediate future, and then down the line. So to me, these are 3 different relationships. 3 different relationships. In the distant past, we have the Empress, the blonde. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future, the redhead. In the future, that's a little bit farther out, the distant future, we have the brunette, or someone who has dark black hair, okay? And, we got even farther down the line, the girl with the pixie cut, or the bob, okay? She might be the sandy blonde, or she might be, another sort of auburn-haired person. She might have curly hair, or something like that. So, message me if you have curly hair, Libra, and that's you. I see that as you, okay? The Libra that's got her mind, her head in a book, and her mind on the new, the mind on creative things, the mind on information, potential. Librans always see potential. They see all sides of everything. So they're ultimately the people that see the ultimate potential in everything. Just be careful that you don't, you're also, there is some element of temptation here. There's some element of materialism here. Just be careful not to kind of give into your material desires or your, shadow self. This has to be kind of green with envy on somebody. If you're female Libra, there may be somebody you're envious about. Because there's a lot of characters here, and to me there's 5 females. 2 of them usually are Scorpio. So you may be dating 2 Scorpios, a Cancer, a Capricorn, and or another Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's what I want to say. And there's a little boy here, so maybe, there's kids involved somehow. Little boy or little girl too. You may have, again, 2 kids, whether, some of you have a boy and a girl. Some of you have 2 girls or 2 boys. Some of you have 3 girls. Some of you have 7 kids. One of you has 7 kids, okay? And that's why there's all these people here. So I'm just going to put it that way. There really isn't much else for me to say. I mean, this is a very positive reading. The outcome being the page means that you have the potential to make things happen. There is potential if you're looking for work to get a job. There is potential for you in a new relationship for it to go somewhere if you've just been dating a lot and you're like, okay. And that's guys and girls, okay? You could be a female Libra and you're dating a lot of women, One way or another, you either have a lot of sisters, you're dating a lot, or you have some kind of crazy cousin situation. I don't know, extended relatives or friends around you, something like that. So I'm going to wish you guys a wonderful, happy, Merry Thanksgiving. And, for those of you who live in the United States and everybody else, I will be back again. And I wish you a wonderful rest of November for everybody else and beyond. And I'm going to send you big hugs. Big hugs. Big kisses. And I will be back again for more videos, so stay tuned. Thanks so much. Okay, take care.